The moment I realized I loved her was the exact moment I realized I'd lost her. I was standing by the gym doors, the bass from the homecoming music vibrating in my chest. Maya was under the strobe lights, laughing at something Jackson said. He leaned in, his hand sliding to the small of her back, the spot I'd been too afraid to touch for 3 years. My phone buzzed in my pocket. A text from her, sent 30 seconds ago. He's going to ask me to be his girlfriend tonight. Should I say yes? I looked from the screen to her eyes. She was searching the crowd for me. She wanted my permission to break my heart. I started walking toward her, my lungs feeling like they were filled with glass. I reached her, the smell of her vanilla perfume hitting me like a physical blow. Maya, I said, my voice cracking. Don't do it. You can't say yes to him because... Hey man, Jackson grinned, pulling Maya closer. Did she tell you the news? She opened her mouth, hesitated, and suddenly all I could hear was her voice from months ago. Soft, uncertain, glowing blue in the dark. 3:14 a.m. Blue light from the phone screen. Maya, do you ever feel like you're just a background character in your own life? Me. Every day. Maya, I wish someone would just look at me and actually see me, you know? I wanted to tell her that I saw the way she bit her lip when she was nervous. I saw the way she drew tiny stars in the margins of her notebook when she was bored. I saw everything. But I was the safe friend, the one who held her hair back when she was sick, the one who helped her study for the SATs. The next morning at her locker, she was wearing his oversized hoodie. It looked wrong on her. The sleeves were too long. He's actually really sweet, Leo, she said, looking at her shoes. He makes me feel noticed. I gripped my backpack straps until my knuckles went white. He doesn't know you, Maya. He doesn't know that you're scared of the dark or that you want to live in Paris. I'm the one who... The bell shrieked, drowning out my voice as a crowd of seniors pushed between us. I'm not the guy who wins championships. I'm the guy who watches them from the 3rd row. I saw them in the parking lot after practice. Jackson was leaning against his car looking like a movie star. Maya was standing in front of him, looking small, looking hesitant. I shouldn't have walked over. I should have turned around, but my feet moved on their own. Maya, can we talk alone? I asked. Jackson chuckled, a cold territorial sound. Anything you have to say to her, you can say to me, bro. I looked at Maya. Her eyes were pleading. She wanted me to fight for her, or she wanted me to go away. I couldn't tell which. My throat felt tight, the words I love you screaming behind my teeth. But all I could think was, who are you kidding? Look at him. Look at you. I just wanted to say, I started, my voice trembling. I just wanted to say that if he ever... Leo, stop, Maya whispered, her voice breaking. Just don't. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't texted. The silence is louder than any argument we've ever had. I found her in the library tonight, tucked away in the back corner where we used to hide. Her eyes were red. She wasn't wearing the hoodie anymore. He's not who I thought he was, she whispered, not looking up from her book. The anger I'd been holding on to vanished, replaced by a desperate, aching hope. I sat down across from her. I reached across the table, my hand inches from hers. I knew he'd hurt you, Leo, and I hate him for it. But I hate myself more for not telling you that. The only reason I stayed quiet was because I didn't think I was enough for you. But Maya, the truth is... The librarian cleared her throat loudly, pointing at the quiet please sign as the lights flickered, signaling closing time. The rain was blurring the windshield as I drove her home. The car was filled with everything we weren't saying. I pulled up to her curb. She didn't get out. She just sat there, watching the wipers go back and forth. Why didn't you say anything, Leo? All those nights on the phone, all those years? Why now? Because I was a coward, I said, finally looking at her. I was so scared of losing the friend that I let the girl slip through my fingers. But I can't do it anymore. I can't watch you be with someone else when I know that She reached out, her fingers grazing my jaw, her eyes searching mine for the one thing I'd been hiding. She leaned in, her breath warm against my lips, and for a second, the world stopped. Leo, she breathed, if you're going to say it now, because if you don't... Her phone lit up the dark car, a call from Mom. She pulled back, the moment shattering like glass, and reached for the door handle.